7 is currently in progress. There are 6 weeks remaining.
drop and blow your mind all at the same time. You already know who I'm talking about. Give it up, y'all, for MP! A 7-foot shooter who range knows no bounds. Give it up for Carl Anthony Towns. Let's get it on.
Who else is there? Good, MP. You were the top rookie last month.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burt, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A moment now to check out some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Prince out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And on these rosters, Doris, some interesting young and upcoming talent. Scary to think, isn't it, how good they might actually be?
Young talent means, Kevin, they have to grow. And the way you grow is playing big-time games against other talented players. So what a great opportunity on both sides against quality competition to see exactly where you're at.
I'm now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Well, all anyone can talk about is the matchup between the two potential MVPs. So I asked MP, how do you block out the noise? He told me you've got to block out the noise when you're facing someone like SGA. The guy is complete and he is relentless. If you're distracted, you lose. I think they're both looking forward to this challenge. Kevin?
As you say, you got to block out the noise. You're right, DA. A challenge for both of these great players. On the top of the Rookie of the Year watch list, we see MP's name. He has really been impressive.
And before he stepped on an NBA floor, expectations were already high. So to see him actually deliver, it's exactly what his team was hoping he could add to the franchise.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holmgren with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And the Spurs with possession. A nice run going 12 in a row. The 3 from MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And what a year it's been for MP. A clear Rookie of the Year favorite and in the conversation, believe it or not, for MVP.
Just an astonishing debut season for MP. He'd be in historic company if he was able to take home both of those trophies this year.
Now Fox. After the missed three from Chet Holmgren. And that one's good. MP.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Williams inside the line. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Prince, and there it is for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Memphis was dominant. He had 27 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He was an imposing presence, which should surprise no one. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Took him no time at all on that one. Prince has got 17.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Amu Kelishvili passes to MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the pick. Here's Johnson. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Prince finds Vassell. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Williams. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there at Prince, and it's Vassell in at the small forward. It's the San Antonio 5. Spurs leading by 21. Prince, the pass to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And that's now 7 points for Devin Vassell. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Down low. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score score, he's averaging over 33 points a game. Here's Joe. Off target with his three. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Shot to stop the run. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Fox, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Jalen Williams lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Prince, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got his second basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Prince. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Champagnie. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, psst, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher.
Yeah, I'm the big conductor, Ernie. When I was healthy, we'd always finish near the top of the standings.
Well, unlike Shaq, Ernest, our team did not need top seedings to win a chip. We were the 6th seed one year and won it all. Remember that, Shaq?
Hello,
I recall.
Akeem Olajuwon. Hello, Clyde Drexler.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Thunder.
I hate the shots.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Prince. Buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got 27.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Prince outside. Sinks the triple. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Wing shot on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Johnson in for Sohan. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Hardaway from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Right side, Dort fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Nice ball booming by San Antonio. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup missed. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Dort. Hardaway, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Wiggins. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by MP. He has 6.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like there.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. It's Vassell on the wing. He's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Pass to Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the 3. And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the 3. Hardaway has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for San Antonio. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's San Antonio holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry, right?
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. We've got Hardaway. He's out there with Prince. And it's Bassey in at center. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Bassey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP deciding where to go with it. Mamu Kalashvili passes to Prince. Good on the three-point shot. Prince has got 37.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Prince.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Pass to Hartenstein. Left side, Williams. Yep, that one goes in there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
From deep, Prince cans it from downtown. Prince has got 43 points.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And here is Williams. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris.
Stirs the drink.
visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Nets. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Williams. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, Zohan and Wemby are the bigs. Prince is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Now here's Thomas. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Thomas. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Fox has got 6 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Russell. Outside Johnson. And here's Thomas to halt the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the You have to love these back and forth moments. Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 10-point game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He added 43 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
So the Nets making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Fox.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
The shot's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Nets trail by 14. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Melton outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Johnson to stop the run. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Hardaway's checked in for Vassell. And it's Chris Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Thomas. And it's Martin in for Russell. MP outside, takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Oh, what I love is that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Tim Hardaway, Chris Paul out there with Prince. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. 6 to shoot. Melton. That shot off the mark. Paul with some nice D. And here's MP. 19 points in the game. That's good from Paul on the assist from Prince. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Martin against Prince. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Paul passes to Prince. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Another triple. For him, his 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Melton. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Nets, 3rd.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Martin outside. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Martin's got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. For Brooklyn, Sharp. He's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Whitehead. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Martin. 3-pointer Sharp. Ooh, poked away.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Sohan, the pass to MP. Now Fox. That shot off. Now here's Watford. Tight defense on him. Pass to Melton. Inside. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more for him.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that 3-point stroke.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Vassell. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Prince has got 8 assists here tonight. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's MP, and the layup falls. Prince has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Russell. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Back to Russell. Sharp, a screen on Prince. 4 on the clock. To stop the drought. Brooklyn, no good that time either. San Antonio has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. No coverage that time. Fox has got 15 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Sharp finds Johnson. Sharp, a screen on Vassell. Here's Thomas for 3. No good on the shot. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. San Antonio on top, opening up a huge gap. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
17.
Hey, everybody.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing them.
Now let's take a moment. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's Sharp. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside Russell. Pass to Williams. Outside Johnson. Back to Williams. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. 3-pointer, Fox. No luck on that one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Sharp. Pass to Williams. With the 10-footer, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
To the paint. And Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's gotten his second bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
BA, the NBA ranks are becoming more and more global. Spurs coach Greg Popovich was ahead of the curve. He said, it's been a long process, but it's only going to grow. In the 1980s, when I went abroad, I was like a kid in a candy store. There were so many great players and people here in America just didn't realize it or respect it, or both. Guys?
That's a Hall of Fame coach who has seen and done a lot in this game, Allie. Pass to Sharp. Outside Russell. Williams from long range drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP finds Wembanyama. Back to MP. Here's a three from Paul. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Paul is feeling it. The last three on the other end lit a fire under him.
Stolen by MP. Down low. That's good from Paul on the assist by MP. Paul's got 11 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Oh, got that one up quick. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Johnson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Thomas, looking to win the run. San Antonio with a rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Ball's got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. It's Williams, high post. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go with a 3. And it's Prince with the 3. Prince has got 33.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
That free throw no good. A different look for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. And Hardaway is subbed in for Vassell. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Johnson. Martin, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Melton in for Thomas.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Watford. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Prince. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Russell, the pass to Melton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's San Antonio, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what...
That's how we've played all year. Right there. That's how we played it. Both.
And we reached... San Antonio making a change here. MP's checked in.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
So it's San Antonio now. They've got MP. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Bassey in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And there is an undeniable swagger to Russell's game. He plays with a ton of confidence and knows what he can do out there.
MP shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The three from Prince. Sharp grabs the miss. Outside, Williams. Outside, Russell. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
MP outside. From downtown, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Chris, good to see you, man.
Okay, MP. I see you putting in that work on the weekends.
Appreciate it.
Let's grind.
Let's get to it.
Inside, inside.
To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win.
Come around,
Make
come
nobody
around.
see me finish. Out there with my day one. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause one thing I need my application.
Oh, hit that, take that. Hey, good take. Keep firing it.
As long as you live it, you must go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely it will work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destiny. Try to play yourself away. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win. Make nobody see me finish. Out there with my day one. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause one thing I need no application. I just want to party your boy. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party your boy. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party your boy.
Bust that. Hey, yo, right here. Keep taking that, Cole. Grab that board. Let's go. Way to get it. Hey, let's go. Move around. Don't let me keep shooting that. I'm coming. Ah, you saw that? He hit me. Snatch that board. Grab that board. Way to get it. Keep bombing that, baby. This is my house.
You have better today. Nice work. I'll see you next week.
I appreciate it. Thanks for pushing me.
Yes, sir.
What's up, MP?
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
What's up, my man? You're hooping lately.
Man, that means a lot. You know I've been a fan of yours for a minute now.
I make me feel old, man.
Nah, that's disrespect. Yo, you want to trade jerseys after the game?
I'm flattered, but I can't give them out that easy, man. You got to earn it.
All right, I'll do that.
You got less humble real quick, huh? All right, let's do it.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. MP fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time. And it's Wright with the ball for the Knicks. To Brunson. The rebound by Prince. San Antonio's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. The shell, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Towns, no luck.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And here's MP for three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Anunoby outside. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Anunoby.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Fox finds MP. And stolen by Wright. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Fox. Carries it from about 10 feet away.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Hart. 1:03 left to play here in the first. For the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And here's Brunson. Following the three-pointer by MP. Hart kicks to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 14. Sohan, the pass to Prince. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Prince has got 23 points.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Here's Brunson. And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. Another excellent. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Landry Shamet is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position. Hardaway passes to MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 26.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Knicks trail by 20. Now Brunson. 32 points for him last game against Miami.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic had a nice performance. He scored 23 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. DeLon Wright comes in for Landry Shamet. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brunson, he scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Spurs.
And there's the bucket from MP.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Hardaway. Kolek, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And here's Brunson following the three-pointer by MP. Hart, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
MP dishes to Hardaway. And here's MP for three. Good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And it's sent back by Prince.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. And let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite.
Connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever. And again for three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
New York, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
No good with the triple. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
MP passes to Bessie. And here's Prince outside. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like we're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Someone who's had injury issues on and off the court. Paul is the conductor, the orchestrator for this team. The way he draws defensive attention.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the New York Knicks.
I think it's funny watching these guys.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
A pass to Fox. And here's Prince outside. Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. New York calls timeout. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Light sets a screen for Hart. Good on the triple. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Hits it again. Wow.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Wright sets a screen for Hart. They get it again. Goes up again. Brunson, good.
And how about Brunson? Just fighting to get inside, fighting for the board, and then fighting for 2 more points.
The 3 from MP. And, yep, another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Fires top of the key. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Prince outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've shown some...
And got it! Another basket!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Brunson a screen on Fox. And Wright kicks to Brunson. To end the run. Misses the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Brent, when you survey, and another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for New York. Brunson goes in. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a 2nd-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your...
And another one!
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
And that one drops. Towns has got his first basket.
Well, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And here's Prince outside. Again, what an avalanche!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Golick, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Golick has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. From deep, Prince, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio with a huge lead. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on our... To make substitutions. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three, and Wright pulls it down. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Branham. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Prince outside. Buries it from three-point range.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And here's MP for three. It's good from long range.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive.
It's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And stolen by MP. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches.
Tough game out there, man. You got that dog in you for real.
Thanks, man. I'm going to use this jersey as inspiration to keep grinding. Thank you, man. This means a lot.
Of course, anytime.
Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, stay healthy.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.